What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing tonight's game between the Chicago Bulls and Los Angeles Lakers, and of course, this is my Bulls report. Now, as we all know, the Chicago Bulls are coming off a loss against the Los Angeles Clippers, in which the LA Clippers shot the lights completely out the gym, from the who's making threes all over the place. Now, facing off against a Lakers team who the Bulls did win versus in their last outing matched up against the Lakers. That was LeBron James' first game back, etc., etc. We seen the Bulls come out and just have an ultimate, just poise in that basketball game. They looked like they were ready from the onset of the tip versus the Lakers in their last matchup. So, coming back off of the road, you're looking for a way to win and continue your, climb into the 9-10 spot of the play-in as far as the Bulls are concerned. Now, the Los Angeles Lakers themselves are playing for something in the same instance where every game counts for them also. So this game was going to be, I thought, nip, tuck, a lot of just a dogfight basically between two teams in their respective conferences who are looking for a way to get a W and, just continue on that path going into the latter parts of as we close out this season. Now, you did see Vanderbilt get the first 2 points of the game, but Vucevic did get the first 2 points for the Chicago Bulls. But you did see guys like Austin Reeves get a quick three. But Vucevic was getting into the post early, battling against Anthony Davis, which I like to see, taking advantage of that matchup. Since Vucevic did not get to play the entire game versus the Lakers, you see him come out early and aggressive often. But you did see the Los Angeles Lakers get out in transition, and the Lakers were up 10 points early, which elected Billy Donovan, of course, to call a timeout. Now, after that, you seen Vucevic continue to get his points in the paint, but again, the Bulls just couldn't get themselves out of their rut early, and the Lakers went up by 15. Now, you seen Vucevic with 13 early points, but Kobe White came in off the bench, getting to the basket. There was no Andre Drummond tonight, and you've seen that, and I'll get into that as I talk about the rest of this video. Now, Vucevic was having his way in the first quarter. The Bulls do go on a run to close the first, but they were down by 11 after the first 12 minutes, and that was by a score of 31-20. Now, Derrick Jones Jr. did get the first points of the second quarter, and that's what Billy Donovan elected to go with off of the bench to match up versus Anthony Davis, which was Derrick Jones Jr. But Jones Jr. is athletic, but he does not have, I feel like the defensive prowess to match up with an Anthony Davis very well. You did see Ayo Dosunmu put with a three and get the Bulls down to 6, but LeBron James put the Lakers back up by 9. You did see Ayo get to the rim. DeMar DeRozan started getting to the basket. Then the Schroeder, after he felt he was fouled, got a tech. It happens, right? When you see players and they voice certain things to the refs, and I definitely want to say things about the referees, but it will not be in this video. Now, the Bulls get the Lakers lead all the way down to 3, and they cut it to 1 after a DeMar DeRozan dunk, and they took the lead 35-34 at one point in the second quarter. You started to see the Lakers turning the ball over, which benefited the Bulls. Now, DeMar DeRozan started getting to his spots as far as the mid-range was concerned, but the Chicago Bulls' small lineup just could not match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Whether it was Vanderbilt, whether it was Anthony Davis, LeBron James, the Los Angeles Lakers, when it came to rebounds and points in the paint, they absolutely obliterated the Chicago Bulls in this matchup. At times, you've seen 4 purple jerseys in the paint with no other white and red jerseys down there to even contest for rebounds. But again, you seen Zach LaVine get on the break. He was getting to the rim, but the Bulls were up 2. You seen a mid-range by DeRozan. And Vucevic was just having a big half, honestly. That's one bright spot I can say about the first 24 minutes of this basketball game. LaVine did have 3 fouls and a half. He wasn't shooting particularly well in this outing in the first half. But you did see the Lakers go on an 8-0 run to close the second, and the Bulls were down 59-51 after the first 24 minutes of this basketball game. At the half, I mean, it was nothing really too much to complain about, but the Bulls could have played better. Now to start the third quarter, you seen LeBron James with the first bucket of the third. DeMar DeRozan got the first basket for Chicago, but the Lakers were up 10, and the Bulls started to turn the ball over. The Lakers went up by 13 at one point in the third quarter. You seen Zach LaVine with a mid-range jump shot. Patrick Williams came out getting to the rim. You seen Vucevic with his mid-range, but the Bulls could not stop Anthony Davis. Again, what I alluded to earlier. Zach LaVine was one thing, but the Lakers kept digging and kept going to AD, which hurt the Bulls a lot. You seen Zach in transition, but the Lakers were up by as much as 18 at one point in the third quarter. But the Bulls started digging and clawing. You seen a 3 by Alex Caruso, a 3 by Kobe White. Ayo got to the rim, and the Bulls cut the lead to as much as 7. The Bulls bench did make an impact, but they were down 9 after 3. Now in the fourth quarter, due to the fact that the Chicago Bulls were down a lot in this game, they were basically clawing and trying to figure out a way to get it done late. And by late, I mean just trying to hold on, versus the Lakers. They was trying to put together certain things, put together for certain matchups, but ultimately it was not working, whether it was D'Angelo Russell from 3. LeBron James at one point hit a few turnaround jump shots. He just looked very aggressive. Even though it was his second game back, LeBron James definitely looked like he was in the mode to get this win for his team. You see Anthony Davis, of course, he's a Chicago kid, had a great night. And the Bulls just didn't have enough. And by enough, I mean enough by DeRozan and Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine did not shoot particularly well in tonight's matchup. I don't feel like Zach LaVine was aggressive enough for my liking, at least. And ultimately, it led to the Chicago Bulls losing to the Los Angeles Lakers by a final score of 121-110. The Chicago Bulls are now 36-40 on the season. As far as score boxes go, the Lakers scored 36 points in the fourth quarter to the Chicago Bulls 34. And the Chicago Bulls had a 31-point second quarter, and the Los Angeles Lakers had a 31-point first quarter. So it was pretty much nip and tuck, like I said. But it was too much Anthony Davis, who was the high man for the game with 38 and 10 rebounds. You seen LeBron with 25, 7 and 4. D'Angelo Russell with 17, 4 and 4. Austin Reeves with 19, 2 and 5. As far as the Chicago Bulls box score goes, Vucevic was the high man with 29 and 12. DeMar DeRozan with 22, 5 and 4. Zach LaVine with 16 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. Kobe White with 17, 9 and 2 rebounds. Ayo Dosunmu with 12. But that was pretty much it, man. You didn't see nobody else. Patrick Beverley didn't score. Alex Caruso had 5. I mean, it wasn't enough. It just basically was not enough. But to even talk about team stats, the Chicago Bulls hit 9 threes to the Lakers 7. The Lakers shot 52% to the Bulls 51%. The Lakers, of course, they get a lot of free throws. They shot 30 for the game to the Bulls 13. And as far as total rebounds, 45 from the Los Angeles Lakers and 32 from the Chicago Bulls. Turnovers, I thought was going to be the limit test, but 15 for the Lakers, 14 for the Chicago Bulls. And like I said, man, tonight was one of those games where you would like to see the Chicago Bulls win, but ultimately it did not go in their favor. They are off tomorrow, which is Thursday, before they face off against the Charlotte Hornets in Charlotte on Friday. That is an away game. So we'll see how the the Chicago Bulls face off against the Hornets, who are completely depleted top to bottom. They do not have their star player, which is LaMelo Ball. I don't believe Terry Rozier or Kelly Oubre or Gordon Hayward will be playing in that matchup. That is yet to be seen. But again, the Chicago Bulls have to find a way to piece together these last few wins to close out the regular season if they want to be in that play-in tournament to close out the year and be there and try to fight at least for a playoff spot to close the regular season. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Chicago Bulls fans, Los Angeles Lakers fans, or if you're just an NBA fan and this is your first time tuning into this channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.